Hello and welcome to the channel, and today we have Death Guard versus Grey Knights playing an open war mission. So we have drawn Taken Hold. The players roll off starting with the winner, which was the Grey Knights. We've already done that. Each player alternates placing the objective markers until 6 have been set up. Each objective marker must be more than 6 inches away from the edge of the battlefield, more than 12 away from other objective markers. So I guess whoever's got this deployment, this is our deployment by the way, is going to have a harder time of positioning their own objectives. Starting from the second battle round, each player scores 1 victory point for each objective marker they control at the end of their command phase. The player with most victory points at the end of the battle is the winner. Then we drew the twist, where we got Unrelenting Turmoil. So draw 2 more twists and use both. So indiscriminate projectiles. Each player rolls 3d6 at the start of their turn. For each roll of 6, they can select 1 enemy unit on the battlefield and inflict d3 mortal wounds upon it, or 1 mortal wound if that unit is a character with a wound characteristics of less than 10. And you can only select 1 unit in a turn, you can't hit them with 2. And we also have System Interference. The range of all aura abilities are reduced to 2 inches. So that's going to be interesting. People are going to have to basically cuddle, but it'll be okay. What I am also doing today, for, I know it's potentially a mistake, but for all your normal Grey Knight guys, that does include the Terminators. They are Space Marines, so they are going to get the wound characteristics of Space Marines. We'll see how that goes. Fantastic. I do just want to thank Dom for joining me. Not me, Dom, other Dom. You will see him pop up, and do check out his YouTube channel, which is
Tales from Mid-Table.
Fantastic. There will be a link in the description below. And yeah, we're going to get some terrain set up. No, we're not. We're going to talk about the armies first. So let's first of all talk about the Grey Knights.
Right, so bring in the Grey Knights today. Fairly straightforward for Space Marines. We don't have any chapters or anything of that to think about. But we've got a battalion running. Down at the front, we've got my Brother Captain, who's converted from Brother Captain Stern. He's going to be my Warlord today, rocking a hammer. He's got the only good Warlord trait in the Grey Knight Codex, which is First to the Fray. Allows him and everyone, normally within 6 inches, to reroll charges. I'm guessing today, 2 inches.
Yep.
He is going to be running the Psychic Power Ethereal Manipulation, which I can't even remember what that does at the moment, but we'll find out when I look it up and it comes up.
Absolutely fine.
Most of the time, he's going to be wanting to smite.
Yeah.
He's here because his normal aura ability is doubling the range of smites for anyone within now 2 inches. Because being Grey Knights, I get a tiny smite that's only 12-inch range. Next to him, we've got Grandmaster Voldus, my Master Psyker of my chapter of Psykers. So he is rocking Warp Shaping, which allows me to change the tides of the warp, gives me funky little abilities for the Grey Knights as a whole. Imperium Domination, which allows me to gain a command point every turn. And Armoured Resilience to make one of my units a little bit stronger. That's my 2 HQ choices today. I'm rocking 4 troop choices, so either side of them at the front we've got 2 strike squads. I've been dropping these out recently because they are only 1 wound normally, but thought we'd bring them back for a test run if we're trying them at 2 wounds. They are fairly straightforward. Halberd on the leader, Nemesis Falchions on the 4 guys with them, and Hammer Hand on both of them as their psychic powers, giving +1 to wound. And I've got 2 Terminator squads, which can have 3 wounds each if we're running off that, which is going to be amazing. One has 1 warding stave. The other unit has 2 warding staves, and halberds on the rest. They're both running Gate of Infinity as their psychic power to allow me to teleport across the table. Thought it could be quite useful.
Yeah.
In the centre, we've got my big blob of interceptors. These are my little jump pack teleportery dudes. 1 halberd on the leader, 9 falchions on all the other guys, and Sanctuary as their psychic power, which is +1 to invulnerable saves, which is quite nice. Then at the back, we've got my Purgation Squad, which is the Grey Knight equivalent of a Devastator Squad, rocking 4 Psy Cannons and a halberd on the leader, and they've got Astral Aim, which allows them to shoot out of line of sight, so they can nicely hide behind terrain and not get hit. And then in the first for me, I'm running my Nemesis Dread Knight, but not as a Grandmaster. I've never run him as a standard Dread Knight, because he was always the 3+ weapon skill and 3+ ballistic skill really hurt because he moved and all his weapons are heavy. So he was always hitting on force, so I never wanted to run him. Now vehicles can move and shoot without penalty. The 3+ isn't so bad. And for 50 points less than a Grandmaster, I'm running him and he's got the big hammer.
Excellent, thank you. And here we have my 1500 points of a Death Guard. I'm going to say again, thank you to Samantha for lending me your army, all lovely painted, and Typhus converted to look like the Codex artwork, holding on to that poor desiccated guardsman. So we'll quickly go through. So again, a battalion, 2 HQ, starting with Typhus. So he's got his Disgusting Resilient, Herald of Nurgle, so it doesn't affect them by being in this, because I'm using the 2 seconds, the Inexorable, which gives me a nice stratagem I can use, which basically reduces your charge range by 2, which is
filth.
It's useful. He's host of the Destroy Hive, so if you're within 6 inches of him, in my command phase on a 2+, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. He gives Death Card core units now within 2 inches, a reroll hit rolls of 1. If he's within, again, 2 inches of the Poxwalkers, these guys are being used as Poxwalkers, he gives them +1 strength to their attacks. And he has Shamble Rot, which is a contagion. So if you are within contagion range of him, so that initially for him starts at 4 inches and goes up each turn. On a 4+, if it's -1 if it's character, you suffer a mortal wound. On a 6, it's D3 mortal wounds. He can teleport in as well. His psychic power stays, so he has Miasma of Pestilence, which -1 to hit on a friendly Death Guard unit. Putrescent Vitality, +1 strength and toughness to a Death Guard infantry unit, and Smite, of course. Now we have the Death Guard Demon Prince. So again, his now 2-inch aura is reroll hit rolls of 1, and I've given him the relic Suppurating Plate, so he has a 2-up save. Still has his demon 5-up invulnerable, but if you're in combat with him and if he loses any wounds as a result of your attacks, on a 2+, you suffer a mortal wound. And he has Smite and Putrescent Vitality as well. I know they've both got Putrescent Vitality, but I want, if he can only cast 1, if he decides to Smite and does the other one he has, Miasma of Pestilence, then I've still got him to do it, because I think that's very useful. There's the Hellforged Sword, Malefic Talent, and the Plague Spewer. For troops, we have 3 squads of 7 of Plague Marines. You see this one over here will be in the Rhino. So they have the Icon of Despair. If you're in engagement range on a 4-up, you take a mortal wound. Let's see, I've got mortal wounds too.
A lot of mortal wounds.
And the Sergeant has a Plasma Pistol and Power Fist, and they've got a Plasma Pistol. These guys he has Plasma Pistol and Plague Knife, and they've got, again, Plasma Gun. And this squad over here, he's just got Bog Gun and Plague Knife, and we've got a Melter Gun in that squad. They're all otherwise pretty standard. 14 Poxwalkers. They don't have a save, but they have a 6-up Feel No Pain. And they basically automatically pass morale. If they get into combat with you and you've killed some, if they kill any of you, they replace themselves with you. Proxying again here, because we've got old school Terminators, but these are being used as Blight Lord Terminators. So 4-up invulnerable. Same with the Plague Marines, actually. Remorseless, so I don't ignore any modifiers to my morale. They can teleport in, but I'm not entirely sure on that. So we have one with a Combi Melter Gun, and we have the Plague Spewer in there as well. Hellbrute is my other elite. Hellbrute Fist and Multi-Melter, otherwise fairly basic. Chaos Spawn, probably just going to sit an objective somewhere. Although I do kind of want to get into combat because the randomness of his attacks, I kind of like that. So we'll see. And we have a Defiler for our heavy support. He has Defiler Cannon, Defiler Claws, Defiler Scourge, and Reaper Autocannon. So he's got a decent amount of shooting, and he can do a decent amount of attacks as well, actually. The Defiler Scourge makes him strength 12, AP -2, flat 2 damage each. And if he's at full profile, that's 15 attacks.
Yeah, and strength 12 makes him absolutely perfect for the Dreadnought, because for some reason we're only toughness 6. We're less toughness than a Dreadnought.
That's because he's just strapped in.
It is.
Which I never get. And Rhino is just, it's got a combi bolter. That's it. Nothing special on that. That's just to move a bit quicker because Death Guard are slow. We're going to get the train set up. We're going to get the army set up. We'll show you what that looks like and then we'll get started. Right, we've got the board set up. We have objective here, objective here, objective here, objective there, there, and in here. So the Grey Knights are set up. Just like to talk us through who we got over here.
So over here's my interceptor squad, the teleporter boys. They're hiding at the back, sat on an objective at the moment, but they have the ability to basically teleport anywhere across the battlefield, so they're safe out the way at the moment. In the centre's my pain blob, 2 Terminator squads, Voldus and the Brother Captain, all swarm together. Central deployment allows me to sort of see where the rest of the deployment went and decide what direction I want to go in. And my heavy squad Pagations sitting 4 side cannons across from the big guy over there, because he went down just before me. And then over in Deep Strike, still up on the battle barge, I've got 2 strike squads and the Nemesis Dreadnought, which I paid for the teleporter, 10 points. And because it is an open play battle, they've got the potential to come down turn 1, or if I want to be weird, turns 4 and 5.
See what happens. But that leaves it completely open. Right, so yes, I've got the Defiler on the left flank, Spawn on the objective, Rhino with the squad ready to bimble up the middle, Hellbrute and Demon Prince looking down the board at them now. Probably not the safest thing for him to deal with, but let's see what happens. I've got the Poxwalkers on the objective, this Plague Marine squad's back here just to zone out some areas. Hopefully we don't get jumped on too quickly. And the other Plague Marine squad just within the deployment zone, a little bit further up, because I had the outside corners and the Grey Knights took the middle V. So it is Grey Knights going first. Oh, Typhus and the Terminators are also going to Deep Strike. So they should hopefully deal with something on the back line and take an objective off you. But we shall see what happens as we go into Battle Round 1, Grey Knights turn 1, and we'll come back after the movement's done.
Right, so to start the first battle round, I get my Masters of the Warp ability. So the guys have gone into the Tide of Escalation, which gives me +1 additional mortal wound when I smite, which could come in quite handy. There's a couple of demons on the board as well. Movement phase is complete, so the Interceptors have jumped forward. Their little teleport backpacks allowing them to move quite fast. They are all within half range of the Plague Marine unit, and I've got some fun I want to do to try and hopefully remove a unit over there. My only deep striking unit came in, my strike squad, came down on this objective to hold that for next turn. All the centre blob moved up, 1 unit of Terminators and the 2 characters just making it into the ruins. The back Terminator squad didn't, but I've shuffled 1 out, so he has got line of sight to the big guy in a minute. And these guys have sat still because I don't want to get the minuses with their heavy weapons. And that
Fair enough.
was pretty much it.
Excellent. So, Psychic.
Psychic phase, yeah.
Where are we starting? Because I think you've got quite a lot of choice.
Yeah, so the first thing, what have you got denies-wise? The Demon Prince, isn't it?
Just him.
Excellent. He's a long way away from the important things. So what I'm going to start
Honestly, I don't normally use Psychic Army, so what is deny range?
24.
24. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll be able to probably deny the centre bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to start over here with my Purgation Squad, because this is the one I need to go off.
Okay.
So they are going to cast their Astral Aim, which allows them to shoot out of line of sight, because at the moment they're staring at a wall. Astral Aim is a warp charge of 5. As I'm a Grey Knight, I get +1 to cast.
That's... Yep.
That'll be a 10, so that goes off, so they can now shoot the Defiler in a minute.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Moving around, we'll get over to this centre bit. So there's probably going to be a whole lot of smites from the Terminators. So I'm going to use this Terminator, because the way the group of Psychers work is you pick 1 to be the central locus of it. So it's going to be this guy, who's going to do a smite. Normally Grey Knights are a 12-inch smite range, because, you know, we're the Master Psychers, so we get a worse smite than everybody else. But with the Brother Captain within 2 inches, thanks to the mission, it's doubled up to 24 inches. The only model he can see is the Defiler, so he's going to go for that. So Smite's Warp Charge 5 on the first cast.
Yeah.
That goes off. Because he's a demon,
Yeah.
I do an automatic flat 3.
Okay, hang
And
on.
I get the +1 for the Tide. So
Let me
it
just
will be
check something. So I'm not in range to deny, so that's just flat 3 then.
plus the 1 because of the warp, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
4.
4.
Because I do 1 additional Smite. Ooh.
I can't remember. I think he starts with 12. I will check in a second. But for now, I'm just going to put how many he's taken. So I can remember. Right, what's happening?
Going to take a couple more.
Yes.
The Terminator squad at the front are going to do the same thing. Again, I'm going to use the Warding Stave guy on the end here, so he's definitely the closest. So Warp Charge 6 with my +1. I still don't get that. So that saved him another 4. My brother Captain is going to do the same thing. He's going to try a Smite, so it's on a 7 now. 4, 5, 6 +1 gives me 7.
I may as well try and deny that one. Do it where you can see. 9.
Denied that. The Grey Knights are being shut down at the moment. I'm going to leave Voldus for a minute, and they won't be doing anything. Actually, these guys at the back that have just come in, they have Hammer Hand for +1 to wound rolls in melee, and they can cast it on a unit within 12 inches.
Right.
So they're going to cast it onto the Interceptors.
No, they're not. They're not going to do it.
It is Warp Charge 6.
Damn.
So it goes off on an 8.
Excellent.
I don't think you're in deny range of them, because they're all the way at the back.
And you get 1 denied, don't I?
Do you?
Yeah, I think he's only got
just
the
the
1.
one. Excellent.
Yeah. One cast as well. He's not great. He's more punch you in the face kind of kind of demon than anything else.
The Intercept squad are then going to. Ooh. They are going to cast a Smite onto the Plagues. So it's on an 8 now. Goes off on an 11. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm a Grey Knight, so I don't get a Super Smite. But because of the warp at the moment, it will be 2 mortal wounds onto the Plague Marines.
So that's 1 dead. Because that's 2 separate mortal wounds, it doesn't trigger disgustingly resilient. So one of them splatters in a pile of gore and rusted metal.
Hopefully a few more in a minute.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
We're going to come across to Voldus, the last of my little friends over here. My last cast. He has his 3 psychic powers a turn. He knows 3+ Smite.
Yep.
And he's going to start off with Empyrean Domination, which is Warp Charge 7. If he gets it off, I gain a command point, which will take me now to 14. If this goes off.
Yep.
Which it does, so I'm up to 14 command points now. And then he is going to do Imperium Domination. No, Imperium Domination is the one I've just done.
Yep.
Warp Shaping. He's going to do Warp Shaping, which is Warp Charge 5. If I do that, I can change the tide. So change it away from the Tide of Smite. With his +1, that goes off. So I'm going to go into the Tide of Shadows. So what that now means for all my Grey Knights is they all gain the benefit of cover, even when they're not in cover. And if they're in a terrain piece, they're -1 to hit.
Right.
Just gives me that little bit extra survivability.
Interesting, yeah.
And his third and final cast, just to make it even more difficult for you, he's going to cast Armoured Resilience on the Terminator squad in front of him, which is Warp Charge 6, and that gives you -1 to wound them.
Right, okay. Yep.
So that goes off. So they're at -1 to wound.
Excellent.
That concludes my psychic phase.
Right, we'll have a think and have a look at some shooting.
Right, so shooting phase. I've got to do all this in the right order, and then I might kill stuff. So I'm going to start with Grandmaster Voldus, because he's just within the terrain piece, so he can see through the terrain piece. And he is going to shoot at the Defiler with his Stormbolter. Exciting times, I have a plan. So he hits on 2s, because he's a character, and he rerolls 1s in a 2-inch aura bubble now as well.
Yep.
So that's all hit. The toughness is 7.
Yep.
Excellent, so 5s to wound. Absolutely nothing. But the reason I did that is because now I've shot at him, I'm going to spend 2 CP, taking me down to 12, for Bring Down the Beast.
Use the stratagem in shooting phase after you've shot with one of your units. Select one enemy vehicle or monster that was chosen as the target, the big guy. For the rest of the phase, I re-roll to wound rolls.
Nice.
With all of my other guys. So the first guys who are going to shoot at it is going to be the little Purgation squad hiding at the back with Astrolabe.
Yep, they are in range. Frustratingly.
So I've got 4 Stormbolt shots, the blue ones I'm not expecting to do very much.
Yep.
And 4 shots each from the side cannons. Which I'm hoping, because they're strength 7, might do something.
Yep.
In the gap here. So they are hitting on 3s because they haven't moved. So, not awful. Lots of ones. That's why I'd quite like a Grandmaster hanging around near them.
Yeah.
So that's that lot. And then the blue ones will be wounding on 5s for the Stormbolter. The reds are wounding on 4s. And reroll to wound because of the strategy.
Which,
So them,
not bad at all, to
them,
be fair.
them so far. And get to reroll those guys. One Stormbolter gets through. So the Stormbolter's got no AP.
So that's 3 up save. He's fine.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at -1.
Okay, 6, 7. So he takes a wound.
Excellent. And it's single damage from my heavy anti-tank weaponry.
Yep.
Go Grey Knights.
Right, what's next?
We're going to keep shooting at him.
I was expecting to take more from
I
that.
was expecting it to be a little bit more than that. There's a stratagem I probably should have used as well, but, you know, I've got watch me command points. I've only got 12.
Right, where are we going next?
I'm going to go over here. So the back squad are going to shoot. There's only 2 that just about have line of sight.
Yep.
But thankfully, because we're Terminators, I get full number of shots from the Stormbolters.
Yep.
They are within 2 inches of Voldus, so they will be re-rolling
Yep.
1s. So hitting on 3s. And re-rolling those 2 1s.
Cool.
Not a bad bucket of hits. It is wounding on 5s, but re-rolling the wound rolls because of the stratagem.
Which is good. Hopefully that's
Good
strategy.
start so far.
Yeah.
It is 2 armour saves.
Takes another wound. Down to 8.
1, 2,
Getting close to actually being bracketed.
4. The 5 of the front Terminator squad are also going to go into him.
Yep.
I think I'm more scared of him than I should be, but
Yeah. Also, just say if there's any Death Guard players screaming at me that there's some stratagem I'm not using, just comment below. I'm learning. I will probably check later and go, oh yeah, I could have done that.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll find all the nasty tips, tricks, and get me back for a rematch to
Yes.
smash the Grey Knights, yeah? Right, so all shooting with the 5 there. Hitting on 3s, again re-rolling 1s.
Yep. There's a few in there.
Them 2s. And those 2s. And 3 1s to re-roll. Go. And then 5s from the Stormbolters.
Oh.
That's not bad so far. 5, 6, 7, 8 at the moment.
9.
9.
Right, here we go. Oof. He's taken 5 wounds. He's down to 3. I know he does gradually heal himself, but
Not quick enough, hopefully.
no, only 1 wound a turn.
And then I've finally got the brother captain in there with his Stormbolter
Yep.
to complete this little circle. He's going to do the same thing. Hits on 2s because he's a
Yep.
character. Wounding on 5s with a reroll.
Oh no.
4 wounds.
Okay. Takes 1 more wound. Down to 2.
Not awful.
Oof.
Right, final bit of shooting then. We are going over to the
Slow AF now.
Interceptor squad.
Yep.
We're going to spend 2 command points for Cybolt ammunition on them, which makes their Stormbolters an extra strength and an extra AP. So they're strength 5 -1 now,
Cool.
which will help against your toughness 5.
Yep.
I'm going to get a lot of dice.
Cool. We'll come back in a sec. Here comes. How many shots did you say again?
40, because we're all Stormbolters and within half range.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s, I've just checked through all of my stratagems as well. There's nothing I can do to boost their shooting.
Do you need
Their,
it?
their ability. So 3s, we go here?
That was a pretty decent roll, to be fair.
It's not bad.
Let's get hold of that.
And these are strength 5 against your toughness 5, so winning on 4s.
Ooh. 15 4-up saves because of AP -1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit. Whoops. All right. Is that it for your shooting?
That is it for my shooting.
Would you like to declare any charges?
There is one charge I'm going to declare, and that
Yes.
is the interceptors into the remnants of that.
And I will be using command point on ferric miasma, so -2 to your charge.
Excellent.
And how far is it?
So we're at 7.
Yeah, so we're looking for a 9.
That's an 8. That won't get me in.
That did its job, didn't it?
That worked.
Excellent. Right.
End of my first turn.
Let's have a look. Death Guard turn 1. Let's see how we can respond to that. Take a quick step back. We forgot to do indiscriminate projectiles for the Grey Knights. So 3 dice, any 6s, and you can start dropping some bombs. No, sadly not.
That's what happens when I forget.
And now, in my turn, Nope. I could have sworn I saw a 6
That
on
was
somewhere.
spinning on a 6 for a moment.
Yeah.
Then.
So, movement. These guys have moved up because why the hell not? They've moved up. We're going to get some shots into them. Everyone's, well, mine. He's trundled up the little amount he can, and we're threatening the back line with Typhus and his Terminators. So, they're in trouble. They're going to take some shots from him, which is bracketed, and hopefully they won't be getting 40 shots again.
Probably not.
Probably not. Fingers crossed. So we are going to move on. Oh, Psychic! I got Psychic. We need to move on to Psychic. Yeah, that's what happens to me. Let me just check what I can do again.
That's what happens
and
when
we'll
you
come
play
back.
Necron Talon.
Black Templars, yeah. Abhor the witch. Urgh. Anyway, coming back in a sec. Right, nearly forgot to film this because I'm so not used to it. Ooh, camera's the wrong way around. Demon Prince is going to smite the Terminators with an 8.
So we're going to try and deny because we can.
Yep.
So I'm needing a 9, but I get the +1 because I'm a Grey Knight. So deny on an 11.
Rude. Right, we'll go over to Typhus. If I can stop recording. So we are just going to be buffing the Terminators. So we are going to put onto them. First of all, we're going to do Putrescent Vitality, which gives them +1 strength and toughness, which Terminators obviously need. And that just goes off. So
Excellent. So
on
I
a
will
7.
got 2 denies in range, so the Terminators will try to deny on a 9.
Just not going to let me do anything, are you?
No, you can't Psychic against Grey Knights. It's not happening.
And then we should do Miasma of Pestilence, which makes them a -1 to hit, which goes off on a 6. So it doesn't go off. You know what, I'm going to command point reroll that, because why not? Goes off on a 7.
Excellent. Is that -1 to hit in combat as well? Completely both.
Each time an attack is made against the unit, so yes.
Excellent. I'm going to try and deny that with the Purgation Squad because they don't like the idea of being punched in the face anyway. And
Denied.
on a 9.
Well, for my foray into Psychic, that didn't go very well. So now we'll do something I'm a lot more used to. Let's do some shooting. We are going to start with the Defiler. Okay, starting with the Reaper Autocannon. We are on 3 wounds, so I'm hitting on 5s. Brilliant. So 4 shots from that. 1 hit. Strength 7.
No.
Great. And Defiler Cannon is heavy D6. This is blast, so
I've only got 5.
you've only got 5, doesn't matter. So I'm getting 4 shots. Hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Excellent. What's your toughness?
4.
Wounding on 2s. I'm going to command point that. I want this. So that's AP -2, flat 3 damage.
Excellent. So because of my Tide of Shadows, I'm at a 1+ armor save, so it'll be a 3-up armor.
Yep. And each one of these fails is a dead Terminator.
I'm going to command point reroll 1. Because hoping to keep them alive, so they're fine.
Well, okay. Combi bolter from. Oh, actually, I'm in range of them. Combi bolter into them. Whatever they're called. 3 hits. 2 wounds. Normal saves.
Excellent. So they are in cover, technically. So they're 2 off armor.
Brilliant.
That's good.
Alright, so we'll start with these guys. So, melter gun first of all. Which missed. Great. Sergeant's bolt gun in your face. 1 hit. 1 wound.
1 failed save.
1 takes a
wound.
wound. And let's do these guys. Right, 5 bolt guns from the squad into these guys. Don't count as moving, and we'll rapid fire at full range. Hitting on 3s. Nice. Wounding on 4s. So that is 5 at AP dash.
So 2 up armor saves. You're invisible in the warp.
Excellent. And plasma pistol from the sergeant. I'm not going to overcharge because I know my luck.
Is the pistol going to be in range?
Oh, good shout. He's not. Ignore that. Plasma gun. He can also rapid fire.
Yep.
1 hit. 1 wound. At AP or plasma gun. Do a roll and then we'll see if it's worth checking.
Right, he's going to kill. He's going to.
Yep,
Kill that
so
one.
finishes 1 off. That's something at least. And Hellbrute. That's multi-melter, some Terminators. Why the hell not? Right, here we go. -1 to hit and -1 to wound, so hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. Obviously, I've already re-rolled. So let's shoot the guys over there with the Terminators. So that is, we've got a few shots. Let's just work this out. We're going to start with the Plague Spewer. So how many hits? 6! Excellent.
Ooh.
And I'm guessing your toughness 4?
I am.
So 3s to wound. And it's a plague weapon, so I reroll 1s. Yep. So that's 6 at AP -1.
Oh, well, they get the benefit of cover save, so
That's
they're
something.
still at a 3 up armor save then.
1 takes a wound. That was a very good roll.
If I can keep rolling like that, it'll be alright.
So, melter gun. They're just 1 shot, aren't they?
Yep.
And
I believe so.
we've got a 3. Hits. Wounds.
-4.
-4, so you've got
So
a 6.
-3, so 6 up armor save.
Nope.
That one is very dead.
Takes 4 wounds. And now the 3 guys with their combi bolters. Yes, that just made my charge harder, I know. So that was not bad. 8 hits, wounding on 4s. 4 saves, no AP.
So 2 up armor save.
They are fine.
love it.
Okay, so I did make that into 10-inch charge for me.
But it's better to go for the damage,
Yeah.
because you might have failed a 9. So yeah, they need a 10, and Tigers needs a 10.
I was going to say, he should have been close, same distance as well. Right, we're going to start over here with these 2 guys. Would you like to Overwatch?
No.
Cool. They're in. I'll move them in a second. And now we'll do the Terminators. Would you like to Overwatch?
I will spend a CP to Overwatch.
Yeah, let's let you get your dice together. Explain that nonsense, please.
Yeah, I came across that one by accident. So there is a stratagem in the Psychic Awakening that allows a Purgation squad, which is the heavy weapons ones, to Overwatch on a 4, 5, 6 for 1 CP. So I'm going to spend another CP, so that takes me down to 7, to Overwatch on 4s.
Yeah, probably should have charged the Terminators. Right, here we go.
So this is the 3 Psy Cannons. Have I got 3 there? Yeah, oh, it's not right. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Hold on. Stop that a second. Again. Enough dice this time. Hitting on 4s.
Not too bad though.
That is 3 more hits than I would have got without the stratagem.
Yeah.
So it's strength 7. So 3s. And he's -1, but only a single damage each.
Takes a wound.
And then I've got 4 shots from the Stormbolter.
Yep. 1 hit.
And fails to wound.
Right, now we roll some charges. So here come the Terminators. No, they don't. Do I want to re-roll them or Typhus? I'm going to re-roll them.
Yeah.
Nope. And Typhus, come on, mate.
Oh!
Oh, that's so frustrating.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be. But, yeah, if they're still there next turn, you're in trouble. So these guys are in. So let's just see if I've got any shenanigans for them. So I am spending a couple of command points here. I've already forgotten the names. Trench Fighter and Creeping Blight. So they get an additional attack each because they're fighting with plague knives. And any 6s to wound will be AP -4. Does your cover thing count in combat? Good. So that's something. So hitting on 3s. Good start, guys. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s for plague weapon. So that's just 3 wounds. Didn't get any.
Any minus on that?
No.
So 3 up armor saves.
Oh, boys.
I'll pile in and punch you back.
Bye-bye. Now we watch as the Grey Knights do a magic trick and make 2 Plague Marines disappear.
I'm going to start off with the Justicar, the leader of the squad, because he's got a halberd, so he's strength 5, so it does make a difference.
Yep.
3 attacks from him, hitting on 3s.
Everything hits.
And then it's 4s to wound.
AP.
It's 2, it is -2.
Just 1 damage?
D3 damage each.
Okay, so the first guy is dead.
Yep.
So that's the melter gun. And this could... So he takes 1. So Sergeant's still alive, and...
It means I've got to pick up this big pile of dice.
I know, how frustrating.
For all the falchions. So thankfully, with their assault bonus and the falchions, they're 3 attacks each. Hitting on 3s. That was really good. That was polar opposite to your attack rolls.
Yep. Thanks for pointing that out.
These are wounding on 5s though, because I'm only strength 4.
Yep. If he survives this...
They are -2 each and D3 damage.
6.
5, 6.
6 5-up saves. Weirder things have happened. No, he's dead. He's so dead.
5 D3 damage on the 1 wound.
Yeah. That's a squad gone. Interesting. Are they going to...
Consolidate them in a
Yep.
second.
And then...
The end of 10 more.
Yep. So they'll consolidate, and then we shall go into... I really wish I'd cleared them off that objective. Grey Knights turn 2, battle round 2. We'll come back after the... We'll consolidate them, and then we'll do movement, and we'll come back after that with how many victory points he's on.
Yeah, so end of the Grey Knights movement phase. Gain a command point in the command phase. And then moved everybody up.
3 victory points as well.
Yeah, 3 victory points for 3 objectives at the moment. Whether I can stay on 3 objectives.
It's looking likely, but yeah, let's have a look.
Interceptor squads have played aggressive. They've gone shooting forward towards the Poxwalkers and the Plague Marines. This squad have stayed on the objective at the back, scoring me points. Terminators, the front unit moved up further into the ruins. The second squad moved into the ruins so they can actually shoot something this turn.
Yep.
Voldus is stood on the objective. The brother captains come out to the side, brandishing his hammer at the Defiler. Talking of brandishing hammers, the big guy has come down and is eyeing up Typhus at the moment.
And yes, he's holding 2 hammers.
2 hammers. Just in case the big one falls, he can jump out and smack him with the little one. And my final strike squad have dropped down facing off against the Terminators. Not sure how wise that is, but we'll find out.
We'll see what happens. Right, now we move into the lengthy psychic phase. Where would you like to start?
I'm going to start with. I do everything in reverse at this point, I think. With
Noisy
Vulgus. Finds my psychic powers. He is going to do Imperium Domination to give me a command point. Warp charge value 7. Plus 1
Oh, yeah.
for being a Grey Knight. Means I'm up to 9 command points.
Excellent.
Then he's going to use Warp Shaping to change the tide of the warp again to take me out of the tide of shadows.
Okay, 2 seconds. Again, quickly step back, indiscriminate projectiles.
One day we might actually remember it. So 3 dice, 1 6.
Where do you want to do that?
D3 mortal wounds on something.
On something. Yep. Because you could.
I've got a plan for him.
Okay.
I'm going to go on the Terminators. So let's go there. Just the 1 wound.
Well, that finishes one off. I hope you don't mind. I didn't mean to put that on the sergeant. Okay. There's my die. That's fine. Excellent. So, well, that was annoying. Now we do psychic.
Yes, back to the psychic phase. So we've already done the command point 1.
Yep.
His second one is going to be Warp Shaping. So to change the tide of the warp again, it's Warp Charge 5. So that goes off. So I'm coming out of the Tide of Shadows and back into the Tide of Escalation for the Super Smites.
Right.
The boosted smites.
Yeah, I'm going to hold off my denies for when things actually start hitting me.
And then he is going to... He's not going to cast Smite because, annoyingly, the Brother Captain's now out of the 2-inch aura range for him, so he's only got 12 inches. So instead, he's going to use Armoured Resilience again to give that -1 to wound roll. Warp charge of 6. Goes off on a 6. So
Who's that on?
He's going to be on the front Terminator squad to make them -1 to wound again.
No, I don't like that. I'm going to try and deny that with the Demon Prince. What's next?
I'm going to start doing a few smites, I think.
Yep.
So, Brother Captain over here, his closest model, is finishing off the big guy on an 8.
No, I'm going to save Typhus. Because I'm guessing these guys have got shenanigans as well.
They've all got shenanigans.
Yep. Okay, so
I've got him, given him, but yes.
D3.
It's full 3 because you're.
Oh, of course. So he's just dead.
Does be 4 because we're in the tide of escalation.
He doesn't explode. Not that he's close enough to anybody anyway. Oh. No. Damn it.
They're big, scary, beautiful models. It had to die.
Yeah. Possibly the wrong flank to have put him on, but never mind. Anyway, right. What's next?
Excellent. So the front unit of Terminators. The guy on this far side over here
Yep.
is going to use Smite, and the nearest is the Demon Prince. So it's on a 6, so it goes off 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't think Typhus is in range to deny, so it's 3 plus the 1 for escalation, so 4 mortal wounds.
Oh dear. So he is now down to...
I like fighting demons.
He's down to 4. That's not great. Badly positioned, I feel.
The squad at the back,
Yep.
I'm changing my plans now, is going to use Gate of Infinity on themselves,
Oh, where are they going?
which is my teleport. It's his Warp Charge 6. Yeah, +1. Oh, I've just destroyed the table.
We're good.
That's a 7, so it goes off. Are they wanting to try and deny?
I have not... oh, is he close enough?
Ooh. He's just in range if you wish to try and deny that.
Are they all smitey or...
Oh god, I need to check his.
2 seconds then. Yeah, I'm going to try and deny that, so I need an 8. And then let's see how this goes. Hey! Deny something!
So they are not Gate of Infinity when we across the table.
Typhus went, no.
I'm going to do a smite from these guys. Closest will be the Terminators. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only my third smite.
Yep.
6. So it will be a 7.
Yep.
So that goes off. So that is 2 mortal wounds on the Terminators because they're not demons.
Okay, so one of them's down to 1 wound.
And then my last... Oh, I've got a third to do, yeah.
Yep.
this squad of Strike Marines are going to do Hammer Hand on themselves. Sword charge 6.
Yep.
So they get +1 to wound in melee if they pass the charge on the Terminators. And then the big guy is going to cast Sanctuary on himself, which is Warp Charge 6.
Nope.
And fails. So he stays at his 5 up invulnerable. I think I'm going to smite.
Yeah.
It's on an 8 now. 6, 7 plus 1.
Yep.
Grey Knight makes it an 8, so it's 2 mortal wounds.
Plop.
1 dead Marine.
Yep. Still pretty much an auto pass, but yeah. Charge.
And that concludes my
Psychic.
phase.
Well, have a think, and then we'll move to your shooting.
Right, so Interceptor Squad are going to be shooting at the Poxwalkers at the back. Everyone's in half range, so it is many, many shots. It's only 36 this time, though, because you killed one. Hit on 3s.
Cool. So winning on 4s. Let's see how many that is.
Really good.
That's quite a few.
4,
There's a 3 there. Yeah.
8, 12.
12. Oh dear. 12. 6 up. Feel no pains.
ID.
And there's 2 left. Oh dear. Right. Who's going next?
I'm going to move into the middle,
Yep.
and we will start off, I think, with... he's got 4 wins. I'm going to start off with Voldus, who's going to put his Stormbolter into the Hellbrute.
Okay.
Because I'm not worried about a Rhino so much.
Oh, I would be. Terrifying.
Terrifying Rhino's going to come and run me over.
Yep.
Into the Hellbrute, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because of himself.
Yes, it's annoying
Because
that.
he is within 2 inches of himself.
Yep. Until you get a new book, and then it'll be core only.
Yeah. And then Strength 4.
Toughness 7.
5s to wound, 1 armor save at no minus.
Saves.
Excellent, but then I will burn 2 CP, taking me down to 7, to do bring it down again, to get the
Yep.
roll to wound for everyone else shooting at him. We're going to do the Brother Captain next, to get him out of the way. He hits on 2. He's not re-rolling 1s because Voldus is too far away. He will be wounding on 5s.
Nope.
Re-rolling wounds,
Oh,
to
yeah.
bring it down. Still nothing.
Excellent. That's what we like.
And then Terminators, I will get all of their dice up and...
Yeah, we'll come back.
Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to fire both Terminator squads at once, just to speed up the dice rolling. Everything's going into the Hellbrute. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s, because Voldus is standing right there. Shouting words of encouragement. So 1s and 1s and 1s. That's 2, 1 there. 2, 2, 2, 1. Is that all that?
Oh, that was
I didn't even need Voldus.
good amount of
1s.
hits. Oof. Lots.
And then it's 5s to wound.
Yep.
However, we are rolling the wounds.
Yep. Let's have a look.
Re-roll the wounds.
Okay.
Another few there. 5. 5 there. That's 5, 10,
17.
15, 17.
17. 3 up saves. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, I kind of have to reroll one of them, or he dies.
Yep. Oh. And now he explodes and hurts everyone around him, yeah?
Does he explode? No. That time I roll him. Goodbye.
That's all the shooting from the middle, though. So that's fine.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Now we come.
Now we go over there. Right, where are you starting over there?
I'm going to start with the Purgation Squad.
Yep.
They are going to put everything into the Terminators.
Yep.
So, 3 side cannons first. We haven't moved, so we're still hitting on 3s. Although, by the looks of it, we're fairly scared. Having them Terminators appear from nowhere. Strength 7, so they're wounding on 3s. It's 5 minus 1, single damage each.
1 dies, 1's down to 1. Oh, no, I can't keep moving it around to put it on the Plague Spewer. No.
I'm happy for you to leave this Plague Spear if you want. I know what it's like. You stick the dice down and they go, that's actually a really good weapon.
Yeah, I think it also makes you charge a bit further as well. You died. It's fine. There's probably take a lot more damage now anyway.
There's a lot more firepower.
Yeah, here we go. What's next?
Then the Storm
Oh, yeah.
Bolter from the squad leader. He's hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And winning on 5s for 1 armour save. They're alright with that. This squad are still in rapid fire range, so I'm gonna get some dice together.
Cool.
So 20 shots coming in, hitting on 3s. 2, 3, 4 armour saves.
All good.
Right, and the final part of shooting for the turn will be the big guy.
Yep.
He's going to burn 2 command points, taking me down to 5. And that is for Psychic Onslaught, which is like I did with the Stormbolters earlier on, but for Psi weaponry. So both of his guns get +1 strength and an extra AP.
Of course.
So we're going to start off with the... Has he got 1 wound left?
Yeah.
We'll start off with the Psi Cannon on his left arm.
Is he just putting everything into the Terminators?
Everything into the Terminators.
Okay.
So the heavy Psi Cannon on his left arm is 6 shots. He hits on 3s. That's really good. Thanks to the stratagem, it's strength 8. They're still winning on 3s.
Yeah.
But so it's 3 at -2. Flat 2 damage each.
Another one down.
And then the Gatling silencer on his right arm
Yep.
is 12 shots, shooting into the Terminators again. 3s to hit.
Not bad at all.
I really like the fact now that vehicles don't get the heavy weapon penalty, because that really hurt him before.
And it does make sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. So that's them. Their strength 5 because of the stratagem. So 4s to wound. 2, 3, 4 at -1. D3 damage a pop.
Okay.
2.
Well, first one's dead.
Yeah. And then
The second one takes
2.
1. Reduces the damage by 1. So the sergeant still alive, wondering where the hell his squad just went.
It's made it a very long charge. It's 11 now.
Yep. Right.
Charge phase then.
Charge phase. Where are you starting?
I'm going to do these guys. They're going to declare strike squad into the
Go
Terminator.
for it.
Needing an 11.
Nope.
Don't get it. The big guy's charging Typhus.
I will be spending the command point to reduce your charge by 2. Oh, for a second there, I was really worried.
I'm going to spend a command point.
Yep.
Do a reroll. I'm really annoyed that you can't reroll 1 now.
Yeah.
But that's a 12.
And he's in. Of course. Damn it.
And then over this side is a charge I feel a little more comfortable about making.
I
Actually reaching.
will. Sorry, I'm going to get a beaten in the face. I will Overwatch.
I'm going to declare both units as well.
That's absolutely
Because I
fine.
can get through the gap. There's enough
Yeah.
space.
So let's start with the bolt guns. So bolt guns, nothing. Plasma gun is going to overcharge. 1 hit.
Ooh. Here's a wound. And I'm not in the Tide of Shadows. -3 on the plasma.
I'm just going to check.
So I need a 6 at best.
-3, flat 2.
Flat 2, so he is dead.
Plasma pistol.
Is he overcharging as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? No, missed anyway. But killed one at least. And you're in. I'll let you get them moved. And then we'll do some beating on stuff. Here you go.
Right, so I'm going to start off the fight over here with my Nemesis Dread Knight.
Yep.
I am dropping a command point, take me down to 3, on Overwhelming Assault, which gives him an extra melee attack. Reroll 1s to wound and reroll 1s on the damage roll. Just trying to get that damage through Typhus.
Yep.
4 attacks base, a 1 for charging and a 1 for Overwhelming Assault. Gives him 6 hits, 6 attacks. He is a weapon skill 3+, but he's got the big hammer, so he hits on 4s.
Cool.
No rerolls on it, but that is amazing. I'm happy with that.
Yep.
With the hammer, I am strength 12. So 2s to wound.
Yep,
And
indeed.
re-rolling 1s. Which is handy. Re-roll those 2.
Okay.
It's 5. It's going to be on your invulnerable because it's -4.
Yep. So he's got 4 up invulnerable. How much damage do these do each?
It's d6 with any roll of less than 3 counting as 3.
I need to roll really well here, and I've been doing that all game, haven't I? So
Very well so far. And I get to reroll 1s of damage, but that is 3, 6, and another 9 is 15. Have a feel no pain or anything? Disgustingly resilient.
he has disgustingly resilient. That just reduces damage by 1.
Oh!
Um,
We used to get like a 5-up feel no pain.
yes, that's not what it does anymore. They just reduce damage by 1. I'm just going to show off this model for a second. There we go. And he's dead. This is possibly because it's the first time I've used Death Guard. They're not doing so well. And I've probably made some questionable decisions. But just for the hell of it now, I'm going to use my last 2 command points to interrupt and beat on you with some Plague Marines.
Excellent.
Here we go. 13 attacks. I'm interrupting with the Plague Marines. Let's see if I can do some damage. Hitting on 3s. Not too bad. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Plague Weapons. Okay, there we go. 9 saves at -1.
So 9, 4 ups. 79.
Oof.
1,
3 dead.
2, 3 dead.
Let's put a dent in your attacks.
3 ups.
Is that the... No, wait. Oh, there's the sergeant. He's got
the
this.
big sword, yeah.
Got the big stick. He had fancy pauldrons, so I got confused. Alright, that was something. And I'll let you work out your attacks back.
The Poxwalkers.
Here we go.
Then 3 guys into the Plague Marines.
Poxwalkers.
So falchion armed guys into there, hitting on 3s. That's fantastic.
Toughness 4.
So 4s to wound. These 2 wounds at -2, so you get your invulnerable.
It's, feel no pain of 6 up. 1 survives! That's all he needs. All now he needs to do is roll perfectly and in the future roll terribly.
Troops?
They are troops, yes.
Excellent, so you hold the objective then.
Yeah.
Because mine are fast attacks, so I
And
can roll
he does not run away. So you've killed 13 of them and he's just like, yeah. Alright. Okay, now you beat on my poor Plague Marines.
So the 3 blue ones are the halberd, which is strength 5. The others are at strength 4.
Yep.
3s to hit. And then your toughness 5.
Yep.
4s on the blues and 1 at -2.
Which goes through how much damage?
3.
Oh. So
For
1.
1 wound.
Excellent.
Their
Okay.
epic charge has now been halted.
Yeah, they've done very well, to be fair. So I think they've, yeah,
They've performed above and beyond what they normally do.
do have to deal with them. Oh, let's do the attacks back from the Poxwalker.
Yeah.
I don't know what he hits on. Probably nothing great. Hitting on 4s. Good one. But at least I still have the objective.
Yep.
So there we go. That's everything.
That's it from me.
As we move into Death Guard turn 2. So, 3 victory points, 1 for each. And now I'm going to roll to see if I drop some ordnance on my opponents. I do not. And now decisions need to be made. Do I push into the middle, possibly take out 1 Terminator squad, and then get beaten up by the second one? Or do I send the Demon Prince over here to deal with these guys? Because if I don't, well, they're going to get to fight before me in combat anyway. But there's at least one decision I'm not too worried about. I'm going to decide where I'm sending the Terminator, and he's going to be ineffectual somewhere. So let's do him first, and then I'll make a decision over here. I'm just going to quickly roll. We didn't do morale for these guys.
It's the lost 3.
No, that's fine. Okay, so my movement, the Rhino's backed up a little bit, still within 3 inches because we're egging the Terminators to come out. Demon Prince is going to deal with these guys because yes, the full frontal charge could have done some damage, but I still wouldn't have that objective, so I need to secure this one. I'm running out of options of what I can move around, and Sergeant is going to charge the Dreadnought because why not? So we are going to do some Psychic. We will be using the Demon Prince. I'm guessing, these guys got their own...
They have one deny.
They have their own deny. He can only cast one anyway. So do I buff the Plague Marines, make them strength 5, toughness 6? Or do I just smite your guys? I'm going to buff them because why the hell not? So Putrescent Vitality onto the Death Guards with an 8.
Try and deny it with an 11. Does Typhus want to cast? Oh wait, he's dead.
There was no need for that. Oh, what the? That was mean. Right, shooting phase is going to be very quick. Combi Bolter into the Terminators. 2 hits. 1 wound. No. Combi Bolter into the Walker. 4 hits. Toughness.
6.
2 wounds. No AP.
3 up armor save. Loves it.
Loves it. Right. Charges. Well, I mean, you can't Overwatch here anyway because you're already locked in combat. So.
I'm not going to Overwatch.
I appreciate
I'm not
that.
spending the
Command point on a 1 wound Terminator.
I'd rather just hit him with a hammer.
Okay, let's have a look. So he's got a 5-inch charge.
Yeah.
Now we're charging with the Demon Prince. Oh wow.
He can go wherever he likes.
Well, I may as well come around here because then if you do trundle forward with them,
he's protected.
A little bit more protected, yeah.
He's 8 wounds, yeah?
Yep.
So I can't actually target him now.
Nope.
He's hiding behind the Plague Marine.
Yes. So he is going to attack first, and I'm going to use the Hellforge sword. Now I would get 1 extra attack with the Malefic Talons, but they're only AP -1 to the AP -3, plus I'm now strength 8.
So you're wounding on 2s, and I've got 6 up armor save.
Yes, and it's flat 3 damage.
And that kill of one with each. Excellent, sounds good.
So hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, 6 up save. There's 5 of them left. I've got 6 attacks. This is tense.
And 1 command point.
Yes, this is true. I am. Do you mind if I adjust where I've put him slightly?
No, that's absolutely fine.
Just so he's within 3 inches of the objective as well. Even if I get it down to 1 guy,
yeah,
and you decide to kill the Poxwalker, at least then it's contested.
Is he? Can you get him within 2 of the Poxwalker? I'm just thinking because he's got reroll 1s, doesn't he? Did Impress have reroll 1 aura?
Yes, he does.
If he squeezes in where he can be within 2 inches of both units,
yeah,
reroll 1s.
Yeah, that'll do it.
If they're alive.
Well, we'll see, won't we? Ooh. Here we go. 6 attacks. Everything hits.
That's a good start.
Where have these rolls been? 6 up saves, please.
That might have changed the game if you've been rolling like that from the start.
So 5 die.
Yep.
That's the squad. I'll let you grab them out, and then we'll go over. Are you going to pay to interrupt?
No, I'm going to save the command points.
Okay, let's check his attacks. Here we go. Attacking the big walker thingy. Hacker his shins. 2 hits. 2 wounds at AP -2.
-2, so he's a 3 up armor normally. He did get Sanctuary off, so he's on a 4 up invulnerable. So we'll use them. That's not going to help.
He takes 2 wounds.
Excellent, he is down to 10.
And he lines up the kick.
Yeah, because they're dead. I was going to say I'll look over there first, but you murdered them.
Nope, they got chopped up and put into his little vat on the back to be sprayed out at his own guys.
Pea and interceptor soup.
Yep.
So he's 4 attacks base, because he's still top profile, and you charged me, so I gain 1.
Yep. It'd be hilarious if he survives.
He's hitting on 4s.
3 hits. I am toughness 5.
I am strength 12, so 2's to win. AP minus 4.
4 up and vulnerable. Oh. Come on, boy.
Has he got 1 wound?
Come on, boy. Ah, damn it.
Oh!
That was my last command point. He's dead. He's yeah.
3 wounds.
Well, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
But that was enough. Right, excellent. All the Terminators are gone. Typhus is gone. All I've got left is 1 Poxwalker, 6 Plague Marines, Demon Prince on half wounds, Rhino still at full, Squad Inside still at full, Spawn still at full.
It doesn't sound that bad when you say it like that.
I know, but let's face it, I've also lost all of that. And I've got 2 full unwounded squads of Terminators in, the 2 HQs.
Yeah.
And I know those guys are all quite far away, but we shall see what happens as we go into, about around 3. Grey Knight's turn 3. Remembering it now, so here come the bombs. Or not. Never mind, we'll come back after movement.
Right, end of the movement phase then, so I'm going to command point back. And not a lot's happened. The strike squad's moved up. The big guys moved up. These guys have stayed in range. Terminators have come out of the building, led by, well, with Voldus just behind because of character targeting.
Yep.
The other Terminator squad has moved forward in the ruins, and the brother captain has come to hold the objective, and that is it.
Excellent.
I'm running out of models as well. In smaller units. There's also not going to be very much in the psychic phase.
Well, that's a relief. Right, where are you starting?
We'll start with the big guy. He is going to cast Sanctuary on himself, just in case.
Yeah. Nowhere near that to deny it.
Cast on a 6. Needed a 6 to cast it, so
Yeah.
he gets his 4 up invulnerable save again. They won't do anything, they won't do anything. In the ruins, we're going to do a little bit of smiting, because I'm in range. So the brother captain is going to smite at the Rhino.
Yep.
And because we're in the tide of escalation, it is 2 mortal wounds.
I'm not going to try and deny that because I have to get a... Well, I can't.
It's a 12, so
It's a
you
12.
get a 13.
So, down to 10? I'll check in a second. I can't remember how many wounds he's got.
The Terminator squad at the back, the ones that are still in the ruin,
Yep.
are going to use Gate of Infinity on themselves
Okay.
to try and teleport. He goes off on an 8.
Deny. Nope. Okay.
So I will move them in a minute.
Yes, we'll come back to that.
Back to that. The front guys are going to smite the front Terminators into the Rhino. That's a 6, so that will go off because it's only my second smite.
Yep.
So another 2 mortal wounds. Then we come to Voldus.
It's actually down to 6 wounds. It only starts with 10.
He's going to do Imperium Domination for the command point.
Yep.
Charge value 7, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't go off. Stay on 4 command points.
Yeah.
He is then going to do Armoured Resilience for the -1 to wound on the Terminators at the front.
Yep.
Warp Charge 6. Goes off on a 12. And his third and final power, I'm going to leave the Tide of the Warp where it is. So he's going to smite 5, 6, 7. Third smite, so we'll go off.
Yep.
Two more on the Rhino.
Down to 4.
And that's me out shooting. I will get them Terminators moved.
Excellent. Oh,
Right, so Terminator squad that deep strike, Gate of Infinity to
teleported. They're going to shoot the spawn because they're basically bullies.
3 to hit. Coming out of the warp has affected their aim slightly. 2 there as well.
Toughness 5.
So 5s to wound. That is 4 normal armour saves.
5 up save.
Fleshy blob saves.
I need to at least make this, at least one of these, or he does die. He survives with 1 wound.
Gives me something to charge. Then I am going to come into the middle.
Yep. Try and take out the Rhino.
We are going to shoot the brother captain at the back first.
Yep.
In the ruin, shooting out. Choose to hit. Doesn't have the reroll because Volder's wandered off. And 5 to wound. 2 saves.
Takes another wound. Down to 3.
I'm not going to spend the command points on bring it down. I'm hoping
You
I
should
can
be
take
right.
it out without.
Yep.
Voldus, 2 3-rolling ones. All hit. 5 to wound. 2 more arm saves from him.
Takes another wound. Down to 2. Just plinking bits off.
20 shots.
Bursting
From the Stormbolter.
pustules and
They are within 2 inches of Voldus, so they will reroll 1s.
quite a few ones there.
2s. Well then 6 ones in 20 dice. I'm sure that's statistically average.
It's a lot of hits.
Just need lots of 5s now.
There we go. Get a close-up shot. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor saves.
He is dead. There's no point me rolling for the explosion because there's no one close enough. I can if you want though.
No, it's fine.
And the guys inside, there's 7 of them. 2 don't make it out, so I'll just get them positioned.
Right, 2
There we
charges
go.
to declare. So this Terminator squad are going into the Plague Marines. It's a 9-inch charge. And then the other Terminator squad
Into the
are
spawn.
going to charge the spawn again, a 9-inch charge.
That's something at least. Are you going to re-roll?
I'm going to spend a command point down to 3.
It'll make a huge difference if you get into it. Nope.
No. I will move them and we'll come back.
Here we go.
Fab. So we'll start off with 4 halberd armed Terminators going into the Plague Marines. Hitting on 3s. Not bad. Their strength 5 and your toughness 5.
Yep.
4s to wound. 5 minus 2.
So that's 5 up saves. How many damage?
D3.
2 go through.
First one does 3 damage.
Does 2 damage.
2 damage, which is enough to kill one.
Yep.
Second one does 3 damage and kills another one. Then the warding stave at the back. He's going to swing.
Nope.
That's what happens when you stand at the back with a stick.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to punch you back. So the normal goes first. Let's just pile in. Show our commitment. So yeah, the 2 normal guys. Hitting on 3s. Toughness.
4.
Is that your normal toughness?
Normal toughness 4, so I'm toughness 3
Toughness
with your
3.
disgustingly whatever.
Contagion range. Reroll 1s for a plague weapon. So that's 3 saves at -1.
So 3 up armour save. And
There we go.
I thought I was going to take some then.
That was the hope.
Toughness 3 Terminators.
And now the squad commander. Where is he? Which one? There we go. Power Fist. So he's got 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Okay. I lost 4 that turn. Leadership 8. They're fine. Don't even slightly care, which is again very fitting for. When is the icon of despair? Oh, in morale phase. So you're within engagement range of me. On a 4+, you take a mortal wound.
Excellent.
You take a mortal
Takes
wound.
more wound, there's just 2 wounds.
Because he made you sad.
I'm sticking on the warding stave so that then I can use him later on.
Yeah, you're going to be chucking because I am going to respond. So I do still have that.
They are troops.
Are they troops?
They are troops for Grey Knights. My Terminator, yeah, they're troop choices.
Well,
I have more in range though of the objective.
I did not know that. That's... No.
I have
I'm not disbelieving
Standard
you.
Marines and I have Terminators as my 2 troop
just-
choices.
Just annoyed. That is ridiculous, but fair enough.
Yeah, I get Paladins as my elite Terminator
Yeah.
version, which have more wounds and more attacks.
Okay. Right. Death Guard turn 3. Here come the bombs. Nope. And now we shall move. Psychic phase. We are going to put putrescent vitality upon those 3. No, we're not.
I don't even need to deny.
I do, you know, it's one of those things. Okay, let's shoot our bolt guns at... Is he a warlord?
No, the warlord's hiding in the building, the brother captain.
Okay. Bolt guns into just him, hitting on 3s. Ooh. No, it's too... Contagion Rage isn't that far yet. Wounding on toughness, I'm guessing 4.
Yep.
3 saves.
Any minus on it?
Nope, just normal bolt guns.
2 up.
I swear I saw a 1 there for a second. Overcharging the plasma gun, because why not? 2 hits. 1 wound.
He's going to take a wound on that. He's overcharged for 2 wounds, yeah?
Yep.
Excellent. Look, he has many, many wounds.
And now we shall use the Plague Spewer from the Demon Prince onto him. So how many hits? 6 again. He's good at that. Wounding on 3s. It's a Plague weapon, so I can reroll 1s. 4 saves at -1.
3 up.
Takes another 1.
He's down to 3 wounds.
Well, that's something. And now that's on to charges. Yeah. Demon Prince, it is tempting. But he probably won't make it. So I'm just going to charge the Terminators. I need to clear them off. Oh, look, he made it.
It's a good job you didn't go for Voldus.
Why is that?
You wouldn't have made it.
Well, there's that, yeah. And Spawn, I'll roll then check, but... You know what? I've got 1 command point. I'm going to re-roll it. There we go.
Go kill a Spawn.
Spawn. Okay, we will have to start with the Demon Prince, because I don't think it's a good idea to let you go before him, being as demons are kind of your thing. So we will use the Hellforged Sword again for the AP -3, flat 3 damage. So here comes 6 attacks hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s.
He doesn't
Strength
reroll
8.
himself now, does he?
No, he does not. I don't get that.
I don't like that.
So that is 5 wounds at AP -3.
And then you've got 5. So 5 ups. Yeah. So it's 3 dead Terminators.
So that's
So
your...
he will go first, the warding stay.
Yep. Are you going to interrupt?
I'm going to leave those 2. I probably should better. I will spend 2 command points to interrupt with the remaining 2.
Excellent.
And stab some Plague Marines.
Oh, okay, good.
Because I really want to see what the Spawn does in combat.
Yes, so do I. Thank you. Because
I
it's
should put something that way, but I'm not going to.
It's all completely random. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so let's see what happens.
2 attacks each base, but you've charged me, so they each get 1 extra attack.
Yep.
Go into the Marines. Hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Strength 5, so winning on 4s. Is 3 at -2.
1 goes through.
D3.
1 dead.
Marine.
I'm going to keep the icon and take out the plasma gun because that's quite useful. Right, first of all, what is the mutated beyond reason effect? D3, I get 2. So he gets 3 D3 attacks.
Ooh.
Which is 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. There he is. There we go.
We will never know what he does.
And he is not core, so he doesn't get affected by the reroll.
He wouldn't anyway, because 2 inches.
Oh yeah, of course. Now the Plague Marines can punch you as well. So here's the normal Plague Marine. 2 hits, wounding also on 3s. Reroll 1s because it's a plague weapon. So 2 saves at -1.
2 pass.
Yep. And Power Fist, hitting on 4s.
2s.
Got a 6.
So did I. The fight goes on.
Great. So you only lost 3. I'm guessing that's not going to affect you. So
There will be leadership 8 as well. So I could fail.
yeah, true.
I'll just double check. Yep, they're leadership 8.
Oh, hang on. I think it's fast attack. So you get -1 to your leadership because of the spawn.
So leadership 7.
Which you probably maybe should have killed him then.
Probably should have done, but it was more fun. So 3, 6, they're fine.
Yeah. So I don't think the. Ooh. No, he doesn't do anything either. And you didn't hurt him, so you don't get any mortal wounds. Waves the icon at you again. And take another mortal wound. So, Death Guard hanging on by the skin of their pustules as we move into Grey Knight's turn 4, battle round 4. We'll come back after their movement. Bombardment! Oh, 1.
Something.
Oh god, who are you choosing? I know I shouldn't point this out. I have 1 Poxwalker
That's a good point.
on
He's
the objective.
I couldn't see him around there. He's hiding behind a hill. I'm going to blow
Or you
him
could,
up.
or you could finish off the spawn,
I'm
or
going to finish off the spawn
Yeah.
anyway there. I'm
Yeah.
going to blow a Poxwalker up for D. Oh, you've got
D3.
a pain, haven't you? So
3.
3 6s.
Now they'll move. Okay, so he's brave.
Voldus is coming forward. Play with the Dread Knight. Those Terminators advanced onto the objective. He's doing a little shimmy through the ruins. Purgation Squad moved further onto the objective just to make sure they're holding it. Advance forward from these guys. Brother Captain in the ruin went and stood on the point. And these guys haven't moved all game.
Yeah, they teleported in and they've sat down with their pack
They
launchers.
did 1 psychic power in turn 1 when they deep throw. They helped the interceptors.
Yep.
That was it.
Right. Psychic then.
It's not going to be a lot.
No.
I don't think. Big guy's going to cast Sanctuary on himself again. Just in case, why not?
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's all yours.
He's got 4 up and vulnerable.
Sure.
Brother Captain is just out of range for a smite. So he's not going to bother with that. Voldus is going to do Imperium Domination to get me a command point on a 7. Goes off on a 9.
All yours.
So I got up to 5 command points. He is going to... We're still inside a smite, so if I do a successful smite on the Demon Prince, he's dead.
That's why I've kept these 2 dice.
So I'm going to do that next.
Yep.
Smite from Voldus on a 7.
Deny!
Kind of wanted to hit him with a hammer, but you know.
No, that's it. He just, yeah, he's dead. His head exploded all over the Terminators. Still got that squad over here. Not that they're gonna kill him. That's their plan. They're gonna go kill him just for the hell of it. Right, who's next?
His third ability will be Armoured Resilience on himself for the -1 to wound. And that goes off.
Yep, got a 9 or 10.
I need to remember he's done it.
Yep.
And then that Terminator squad that's engaged in combat is going to... See, I'm tempted to Gate of Infinity and jump them out of combat so I can shoot you. But I'm not, I'm going to smite.
Who are you smiting?
I'm going to smite from the one on my left, your right. So the one nearest the Marines.
Yep. No, you're not.
Doesn't go. He's too busy fighting for his life. That is the end of the psychic phase.
Fantastic. So,
On to shooting.
on to shooting. Not a huge amount. Pretty much your character's shooting at these guys.
Yeah. He's in range. They are... Ooh.
They advanced.
They did advance, so it's only going to be those 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be it. So I'm going to do them both together because they both got Stormbolter. They both hit on 2s. Actually, no, because Voldus rerolls 1.
I was going to say, yeah.
So Voldus first. Reroll the 1. And then 5s to wound. 1 armour save.
He's fine.
And then the Brother Captain doesn't reroll 1s. 1 armor save again.
He's okay.
Stormbolters for the win.
Just right. Are you declaring any charges?
Voldus is going to charge. He's going to charge the Marines.
Yeah. Yes, he is. So he's going first.
He is.
Goodbye, squad. Well, I don't know how tough he is, but let's see. Here we go.
And so 6 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for himself because we don't have a codex yet. He'll lose that when he gets his new codex. He's strength 8, so winning on 3s.
Yep.
It's 5 at -3.
Oof.
And flat 3 damage. Oh!
But it does drop by 1 each. It's still 2 damage each. That's enough to kill him.
That is enough. That is good roll.
One more 6. Yeah, well, I get them occasionally. One more 6, and that would have done it.
You've
Right.
only been -2.
I am now going to go with the spawn. Yeah. So, what's he going to do? Let's get back down to... So I'm just scrolling through my battle scribe. So, this time, he is... His weapons are now AP -4. 2d3 attacks for 4. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 1 goes through AP -4.
5 up. Terminator save. Invulnerable.
Yep. Oh, of course. And now he gets punched back.
Yeah, they will pile in and punch back. So they only get 2 attacks each.
Oh.
Pile him in that way.
Yeah, whatever works.
They will only get 2 attacks each because they didn't charge or were charged.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Toughness 5.
Strength 5 with the halberd, so force to wound. 2 at -2. D3 damage each. Smush.
Smushed.
And that is the end of Grey Knight turn.
Grey Knight turn 4. So we move into Death Guard turn 4. I'm sure anyone doing the math at this point and seeing what I've got left knows this is slightly redundant. But I'm going to take my turn and let's see what happens. Okay, we're just going to shoot him because we can. And then we'll see what happens. So, bolt guns. Hitting on 3s. You are now toughness 3, by the way. Because of my contagion rage will now be long enough.
Yep.
And winning on 3s. 2 saves.
He loves it.
He's fine. And now we're going to overcook the plasma gun. 1 hit. 1 wound.
He fails it.
Down to 1.
Ooh.
Now we overcook the plasma pistol. Because why not?
You
And...
don't need to. Because you're strength 7 and I'm only toughness 3.
True. But I've hit anyway.
Hit anyway.
So, and I said it, if I'd rolled a 1, I would still would have died. Goes through.
Fails the invulnerable save. He's dead.
Yay! Check these guys out. Should have put them in the rhino. Let's measure up the charge. 7-inch charge. They do not need the command point. Just as my last hurrah. Because why not? Although to be fair, if you don't kill them, they're going to go after somebody else. Using trench fighters, so we got 20 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, AP -1. Here's the hits. Nice. 15 hits. Oh. Plague weapons, so I can re-roll the 1s, thankfully. Can't do that twice though, so that is 10 saves at -1. Got 5 wounds to get through because one of them is already wounded.
3 up saves.
So 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
Yeah.
After all that.
Still alive.
And attack back.
No, he was charged. So
Yep.
he's on 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
1 wound at -2.
One of them was on 1 wound, so he's dead.
He's gone.
That is it, and that is my objective.
You can have it. I didn't want it anyway.
Oh, don't be like that. God, blimey. Right. That is the end of Death Guard turn 4. So we move into Grey Knight's turn 5. Battle round 5. Comes the bombardment. No, good. And you're now on 13 to my 5.
And 6 command points.
Yep, so let's see how... Well, we'll come back after your movement and see how you're going to deal with the remaining 5 Plague Marines. I'll be down here. So he's walked out of the building, now he's feeling brave. And these guys are dancing around the objective. And he's walked forward again, but there's not much else going on. So I guess we're on to Psychic. You've got free range now.
That's what we like to hear. First stop is going to be the Soul Terminator. They're all on his own. And he's going to cast Gate of Infinity on himself.
Oh, what?
It is a Warp Charge 6.
Coward. God. Yes.
And fails it. I'm going to burn a command point for a reroll.
I figured you might.
Just because it's the last turn. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's off. Not staying in glorious combat.
He's just literally going to go... Actually, a bit further over there. 9 inches away. Doesn't count as having fallen back.
So they're going to get shot. Where are you starting with your... Oh, any more Psychic, sorry?
The Brother Captain's going to smite.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we're still in the tide of escalation, so it's 2 mortal wounds.
Pop. Not much I can do about that.
And this guy... I'm just going to measure that up because there's a building in the way.
Okay, I'm just going to move.
So he's going to cast Sanctuary, and for the first time in the game, he's not going to cast it on himself. He's going to cast it on the Brother Captain. He's just within range. So that goes off.
Yep.
On a 12, and that gives his Iron Halo up to a 3-up invulnerable save.
So with their +1, that doesn't force it into being a perils then, does it?
No, because it's got to be a natural double
Okay.
1, double 6.
That's a shame.
Unlike the Orcs.
Yes, theirs is ridiculous, but that's because...
They get like +10 to cast.
Yeah.
Or something.
Right, shooting, yeah, that's where we started.
I'm going to start with the Brother Captain.
Why not?
At the front. Warlord is going to shoot, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s.
Nope.
Excellent. Squad in the Ruins. They are not within half range.
Ooh.
So they will only get 2 shots each. They are hitting on 3s. All that running forward hasn't helped. 5s to wound. 2 armor saves.
They're fine.
The Terminator that teleported out of combat.
Yeah.
All hit.
Nice.
5s to wound. 1 armor save.
All good.
Excellent. And then finally, for shooting, the big guy, he's going to drop 2 command points on Psychic Onslaught to boost his weapons.
Why not?
Heavy Psy Cannon on his left arm, 6 shots, hitting on 3s.
Oof.
Strength 8, so wounding on 3s. -2, and flat 2 damage.
Pop.
And then 12 shots from the Gatling Silencer on his right arm, hitting on 3s. One didn't fall out in the end.
That was better.
Strength 5, so wounding on 4s.
Yep.
Where's it? 7. Oh, 6.
Yep.
That was a 3. 6 at -1.
4 go through.
For the D3 each.
Oof. Okay, so first one does 2, 1 dead.
Second one does 1. And 1. So that doesn't get reduced. And 3.
That's the squad. That's the army. The Grey Knights. Utterly victorious there. I think if charges had gone off over there,
Yes.
there would have been a difference. That messed up. I think my positioning for the Defiler and a couple of other bits wasn't great. I could have used them elsewhere and got them stuck in. So the speed these guys came down, the Defiler had been over here.
Yeah.
He could have dealt with them probably a bit quicker, and then I could have shoved more up the middle. Or had Defiler just away from the... Yeah.
The thing that hurt the Defiler was I was able to get them smites on.
Yeah.
And having the demon keyword, because we saw that with the demon prince as well, because he never really got... He got into one combat.
Showed what he could do, and then came over, did some more damage against the Terminators.
If he'd just been able to stay alive, he'd have been able to do a lot more.
Yeah. And yeah, Typhus got smushed. Huh. Right. That is it. That is the end. That was fun though. I did enjoy that. I'm still enjoying Death Guard. I'm going to try and play with them a lot more so I can get the hang of it. Be back playing against Jack, see how the Tyranids do against that list. And then I'll slowly start to build up my own Death Guard army as well, because definitely want some like Plague Burst crawlers for that out of line of sight, more to shoot in. They could have sat back here and done quite a lot of damage. The Myphitic Blight Haulers, the multi-melter and shots coming out of them, and yeah, just a bit more oomph to it. But that was fun. Spawns are hilarious. If I had like maybe 3 of them, I would have thrown them at the Terminators.
At 23 points each,
Yeah.
you can't really argue with sticking one into a gap for
Yeah.
an objective holder like he did.
Yeah, and he was there for a while, but there wasn't much he was going to do against 5 Terminators. Luckily, they failed their charge, so he did get involved, but I don't think he really did much there either. But yeah, just going to say, thank you again, Dom, for coming and joining me, Dom, on the channel. And like I said, check out Tales from the Mid-Table. Got that right?
Yep, Tales from the Mid-Table, yep.
And that will be linked below. I'll probably stick it on the about for the site as well. And that is it. So, happy wargaming.